Stellar Blade is already a very successful release, jiggling and wiggling its way into the hearts of gamers across the world. But while many gamers are enjoying the demo and anticipating its release, news outlets and people who don't think traditionally beautiful women belong in video games are doing their best to shame you for enjoying your video game. They would much rather that you spend your hard-earned money on games like Forspoken. Welcome to the magic of the free market, where good games succeed and trash is used in mid-tuber videos for eternity. You don't have to buy it. It's not meant for you. This lovely quote is used by many people as an argument against negative feedback for something that they enjoy. Brie Larson said something similar in defense of the discourse behind A Wrinkle in Time.
I do not need a 40-year-old white dude to tell me what didn't work for him about A Wrinkle in Time. It wasn't made for him.
It's perfectly fine to have that opinion, and there are a lot of people who actually enjoyed that movie. But it was a box office flop once the dust settled. Excuses don't mean anything. The results do. And as much as the mob wants to fight it, this applies to the woke trash they try to force studios to pump out also. Forspoken failed simply because black girl gamers dictated the story and the character turned out to be unattractive and unlikable, which of course is the current trend / canary in the coal mine. If you don't understand that term, canaries used to be taken into coal mines back in the early 20th century to detect carbon monoxide. If the canary collapsed, it was a warning that the miners needed to escape also. Today, an unattractive butch female lead character with attitude or a BIPOC with a half-shaved head is the canary that signals how deep the DEI infection runs in the game. A history lesson aside, Stellar Blade is going to succeed in all of its curvy glory for one reason. The Shift Up devs made a good game with a focus on an attractive cast of characters. The people who don't like that style of game won't buy it, and that's fine. It's not for them. It's for everyone else who loves beautiful women and big swords. And as the woke lunatics continue to try to force their agenda into video games and movies, they'll continue to chant, "Don't buy it, it's not for you," without realizing that it's the general public that makes any game or movie successful. At the very least, it proves that the general public isn't interested in the machinations of the cult. Everything happening at Disney should be a very clear warning to the higher-ups in the video game industry that this phenomenon is real. But they'll continue to ignore it, and because they choose to ignore it, the gaming sphere is going to take them completely by surprise when their woke trash fails and fantastic indie studios like Shift Up and Pocket Pair churn out amazing games that turn out to be wildly successful. Unfortunately for the activists, gamers don't care about the message of the cult, and no amount of shaming is going to stop players from playing games they want to play in the comfort of their own homes. And if you understand simple math, the inevitability looks like this. If 1,000 people can only buy one game, and they're given a choice between a woke game and a good game, the majority will buy the good game. Then, the studio that made the woke game won't make enough money to keep the lights on and will end up shutting down, while the studio that made the good game can continue working and either provide more content for said good game or make another good game and more money. Money is the name of the game, and once woke studios lose access to easy ESG money, they'll be forced to put in the effort required to write good stories, make good characters, and drop the woke nonsense that will warn gamers that this game isn't meant for them. And those people won't buy it. Anyway, that's it. You're welcome.